Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Reclaiming Coventry with me, John, aka Old Man Sudor. On to episode 7 now. And since I last left you, which was the 2-0 victory over MK Dons, we had a little good spell. We beat Crawley, beat on penalties in the Checker Trade Trophy. So we're into round 3 of there, where we're playing Brighton under 23s. We then beat Southend 2-1 in the league, which obviously helped boost us up a little bit. Really good game for us, played really well. They scored towards the end, but yeah, overall I was happy with the way we played. We then lost 1-0 to Sheffield United, and to be quite frank, the only reason we lost that was because we couldn't score. Bevan hasn't scored in I don't know how many games now, but it's been quite a lot. To the point I'm almost going to drop him. If Delavey hadn't have been injured, I would have probably dropped him by now. But I probably am going to put Tugay in his place and have him and Thomas instead of Bevan and Thomas, because he's just not scoring for us. I think he could do being out of squad maybe for a game or two. Then we drew against Bristol Rovers, and again, we were by far the better team. I thought our defence let us down a little bit, but yeah, there's another game really we should be winning, and it's more down to the fact again we just can't score. I think we might have been put down to 10 men. Was we, or am I just making that up? No, I'm making that up completely. I'm getting myself mixed up. I'm probably thinking of the Sheffield United game, or was it one of these games we went down to? I'm thinking of one of these games. I can't remember which one it is now. I'm thinking of the game against the MK Dons, and I'm getting myself confused. Right, so today we've got Peterborough, then we've got Bolton on Monday. The games come thick and fast because of the it's the end of the December, it's Christmas, so you get quite a few games. Competition wise, we're in 7th. Obviously the teams above us have all got a little bit of a gap now. Walsall are 5 points clear of us, Chesterfield 6, Peterborough 7, MK Dons 8, and the teams below us, there's a couple around us still, but we're starting to get a little bit of a gap down towards where the relegations are going to happen and that. So in all fairness, we're where I said I was hoping we're going to be, in that sort of top to mid half of the table. I think we could have done a little bit better. I think if we hadn't have had the injuries, we would have done a little bit better, but yeah, as I always say, it is what it is, and we'll carry on, because if we can have a good second half of the season, I really do think that we could move up a few more places. I think we can catch up at least like Walsall, possibly even Chesterfield. So we've got the transfer market coming up. I'm going to try and see if we can get any free players, because I don't think we're going to get any money. We've got a little bit of money in wages we can spend. So yeah, I'll be silly not to try and get at least one player in. You can see I've scouted quite a few already. And I'm looking at different positions. I'm looking at the defence. I'm looking also at our midfield. But we'll see. It might be a striker in the end, and I won't lie. Who striker? I keep seeing Emma Heskey, and I keep thinking to myself, could he do a job for 6 months, maybe a year and a half for us? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm still debating that one. But we've got some other good players in here as well we could look at. So yeah, I think we'll definitely find Aaron Wilbur, whatever his name is, Aaron here. He looks like he could be a tasty player. He's 37 though, so it's a bit sort of like maybe. We'll get into the game, guys, anyway, because I don't want to go on for too long, because I'll sit here waffling forever. So we're going to play the counter-attacking version of this tactic, because we're up against Peterborough, really good side. They're in 2nd at the moment, I believe. We just saw that, so I really do feel like we need to have a good counter-attacking team who can really get them. Fitness is being a bit of a issue again, so we're going to make a few changes. I don't want to make loads, but you know, we've got to do what we've got to do, and hopefully it will all work out okay for us. No, I'm going to take Stokes. Doesn't play pretty much. Stokes is out on the left, isn't he? That's why. That's what I wanted there. Who was I thinking of? Nah, alright, we'll go. Actually, I'm going to bring on Vlad for Ollie as well. Ollie, because he's better. Ollie, I think, plays better at that front row up there. So we'll go with this as our team. Should do a job for us. Let's see how we get on, guys. Just go through the normal passionate talks. Make sure you do it for the fans. It didn't go overly well, but we hopefully can get them riled up. I was saying I was going to take Bevan off, but I forgot. But yeah, it's really been frustrating because we haven't been playing like terribly worse, or you know, really worse than the other team, or really bad. We've matched them usually, or we've only slightly been you know, the team in the worst form, but yeah, I think it just feels like overall we should be winning a lot more matches, and if we could take our chances a little bit more, we would easily be winning them. But Peterborough do seem to be getting at us quite a bit. It's probably more to do with the fact I'm playing the tactics I am. We are playing on the counter, so we do expect them to come in a little bit more, but obviously they are a really good side. Peterborough probably should be a championship side if you ask me. And you know, my dad used to support the Peterborough, so he would probably say the same. And that was it was a goal. It was a good goal. Unfortunately, it was a goal against us. But I knew this was going to be a tough game. But yeah, I'm a bit gutted about that. I thought we were hanging on well. We'll have a look at it in highlight, but it looked like a hell of a strike, to be honest. So he gets a cross in, gets it to Forrester. Forrester squares it, and he just smacks it one. 1-0 to Peterborough. It's all going terribly bad again. As Peterborough seems to be trying to attack, but we get to the ball first. Beacon, goal! Yes! I said about he hasn't scored for quite a while, and to be honest, I think it's been about 6-7 games he hasn't scored, maybe a few less than that. I mean, it was just a punt up the field and he managed to get his head to it, but it's a goal, and it's a goal against a really good team, so yeah, really happy about that one. And you know, coming up to half time, we're going in at 1-0. Yeah, I don't think we can complain too much. So we're going to say be assertive though, but we're going to say keep it up. Happy with the performance. I want them to know that I mean it, and that we are, you know, I don't really know what the word is. I want to make sure that they don't drop, really, because I think that's one of the other things as well, is we end up sitting on our laurels a little bit too much. But it's been a reasonably even game. Peterborough are at home, so you'd expect they might have a few more shots. And with the tactics we're playing, you'd expect to have a few more shots. Just Nathan Clark gives out a penalty, and I don't think I've ever seen a save one, so it's more likely going to be a goal. As Bostwick runs up, and yep, goal. I mean, you'd probably say Peterborough deserve to be 2-1 up. Should never be given away a penalty there, and yeah, that's a disaster again, really, for us. I mean, hopefully we can come back into this. We're gonna make some subs, see who we can bring on, and map, but I mean George Thomas isn't playing particularly well, but we just haven't got anyone really. I didn't put a sub on, so we're going to bring Ollie on, and in the midfield we're going to bring Gale on, and I think that'll be it, guys. But yeah, if we can just steal that one more goal, I feel I feel we can do it. If we can catch them on the break, we have a proper chance. Boswick with the ball, he knocks it into Angle with the goal. 3-1. Grr. I mean, again, it's one of those things, you look at the stats and yeah, you can see why they've won. It's still not good enough though, as it looks like this is going to be the end of the game, guys. And yeah, the bad times keep on rolling, I guess. But it looks like they gave everything, so well, that didn't work very well, did it? So oh, that's bad news. For any of you who don't know, I'm an Aston Villa supporter, and I like Bruce. I think he's a really good manager. I'm not in for the running of it, am I? No. Okay. Right, guys, I will see you after the flash for the next game. Right, welcome back, guys, after the quick flash. It's only literally been 2 days, so yeah, fitness is a bit of a concern for us. But this is the team we're going with today. We're going against the more attacking version of this out of the two, where we're on control and we're really going to try and push it a little bit. A few changes I've made. Yeah, like so Clark's came out, we've got Anson, Turnbull and Wills, Hayes and Foley on the wings, Stevenson, Rose in the centre, Ollie, Bevan and Tudgay, is it? I still can't pronounce names. Yeah, so this is what we're going for. Some of it's rotation due to fitness, others of it is just that I wanted to drop 1 or 2 players. Nathan Clark for one is being dropped, basically because he gave the penalty away for now. And yeah, so we'll see how we get on, guys. Send assistance that. It wasn't too bad. I'm going to say we've got faith in them. Try and keep the morale up. And here we go, guys. So we're at home against Bolton. Yeah, I'm still expecting that we should win this with the positions in the league. Not if we give fouls away in the first 20 seconds like that. But yeah, with the positions in the league, there's no reason we shouldn't be winning this. Even though they're not that far off us really. As it looks like they're coming in with it, and it looks like they're going to get a cross in, and Lafondra with the goal. 1-0 to Bolton. It's all going really wrong, guys. I'm gonna have to sit here and spend some time and find out where it's going wrong. It might be that it's the tactic. Maybe I went along with this tactic a little bit too much. Might be better to just try and go back to some sort of basics. But again, like I said, we don't always seem to be playing that bad. As Bolton have a corner and it gets knocked out, but Taylor's going to grab it, probably get another punt in, gets it to Lafondra and it hits the post. But yeah, I still don't think we play that bad. I think it's really hard. I'm just going to change the tactics. I'm going to go to our other version, our counter-attacking version, because Bolton are really pressing us, so I think it's more if we can hit them more on a counter at this moment. As we seem to be pressing him out a lot more. Don't foul him though. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. We seem to go really well for a couple of games, then we just are terrible again. Let's try and find it where we're more consistently good than we are bad. As Toge gets the ball fantastically, runs down the line. Is he going to get a cross in? He gets a cross into Ollie. Ollie with the goal. Get in there. Fantastic goal. Yeah, I mean, he probably did run down the line, managed to get the cross in, and Ollie with the header straight in past the keeper. And now all we need is the winner. If we can get the winner, that'll be even better. I am still obviously concerned about the fitness. We are getting really tired out there. I'm probably only going to give some of these guys 10 more minutes, and then I'm probably going to change it over. I'm going to say assertively, I'm happy with your performance. I'm going to tell them we owe them. Really rile them up a little bit. As we get the ball, and Bevan, no, he doesn't get to it. That's just a kick-off highlight, I think. But the time's going pretty quick. We're going to make a substitution because players are getting pretty tired out there. Vladimir's going to come on for Stevenson. I'm also going to bring on Stokes for Turnbull, just due to again, and Thomas on. I know I'm being really risky here. In fact, I'm not going to be that risky. That's just silly, really, isn't it? So we're just going to do 2 changes and hopefully bring a little bit of life into the game and get that last goal for us. If 10 minutes go, I'll probably bring Thomas on. There's not much is happening though. I'm going to bring Thomas on for Bevan and carry on a false 9 role. Come on, we just need that 1 goal, and we could be right there. Dave Wheater picks up a yellow card. Not much is happening at all. It looks like it's going to be a boring 1-1 draw. Nothing's happening. No. And unless they score from this, no, that's full time. 1-1, guys. We just, to be honest, with how much conditioning and sharpness that we had, I can't complain too much really. I put we were unlucky. Moves us down again, another position though. We're starting to obviously lose that pack. I think mid-table is pretty much where we're going to end up at the moment, so that's a bit unfortunate. I'll send the assistant to that. Right guys, we'll have a look and see when the next game's going to be. The next games could probably be either the Northampton and Millwall, or the Millwall and Oldham games, and then obviously we go through all the transfers, so it might be a slightly longer episode, but that's I think going to be the best games to do, because probably most likely be in Millwall Oldham, but I might do the Northampton Millwall. I'll see how we get on. Alright guys, it's been a pleasure as always. I will see you next episode.